everyone, it's Marlene here with Savory Thoughts at savorythoughts.com. Thank you and welcome back to our channel. Now in this video we'll be making this delicious fennel and veal stew. Now this stew is a traditional French dish that marries a plethora of satisfying flavors. The sweet fennel is paired with a tender and delicious veal that makes for a rich stew recipe. It's perfect over a bed of white rice or red beans and rice. So let's get started. Traditionally, this classic French veal stew will use veal chunks. However, depending on where you are in your region, you may not be able to find veal chunks with the bones in it. So if you're able to find the boneless ones, that will be perfectly fine. If you aren't able to find veal, then you can also substitute it for beef stew chunks, okay? Because they're pretty much the same thing. Veal is the cow and is not raised to produce dairy. So therefore, you can always substitute beef stew chunks for veal chunks if you're able to. So to begin, you want to make sure you wash your meat properly. We have a full blog post on our website at savorythoughts.com on the process that we take to wash our meat. Once you are done washing your meat, go ahead and pat it dry and coat it with flour. Once you are done coating your meat, go ahead and set it aside in a large casserole. Heat up your oil and butter. Once your oil and butter has heated through, go ahead and add the meat. Sear the meat on both sides until golden brown. After you are done, remove the meat from the casserole and set it aside. Next, go ahead and add in the other half of the butter in the same casserole. So basically, this will become like a one-pot dish. At this point, you want to go ahead and add in your vegetables and saute for about 8 to 10 minutes. Once you are done sauteing your vegetables, go ahead and add in your meat and deglaze with red wine. Now, it's best to use red wine that you would normally drink at home. If you don't have red wine, that's perfectly fine. You can always substitute that with sherry. Next, go ahead and add in your beef stock as well as your tomato paste and stir to combine. Reduce the heat to medium-high. At this point, you want to go ahead and season your stew with salt and pepper, as well as with dried bay leaf and thyme. Cover the stew and allow it to cook until the vegetables have softened. As your stew continues to cook, go ahead and stir it so that it does not stick to the bottom of the pan. Once your stew is complete, go ahead and transfer it to a bowl. They also serve it with white rice, red beans and rice, our famous Haitian black rice, or even boiled plantains. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you make this stew. It's very delicious and hearty. The potatoes in it definitely add some depth to the stew. So I really hope that you find it as satisfying as we did making it. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell as we post new videos weekly. Cheers.